again. Vela, don't forget to tell a friend tips are coming in. The SuperBoost bet is here to make sense of all of the chances that you get. I sound again. Vela, don't forget to tell a friend tips are coming in. The odds in your favor. Gotta stop playing. Just don't forget to tell a friend. I sound again. Tips are coming in. With SuperBoost bet, your chance to win. I sound again.
Welcome to The Playbook, proudly brought to you by SuperSport. I'm your jersey number 10, Thomas Mlambo, and the show today is where we're going to be giving you our betting views, our perspectives, and the kind of bets that you may make money from when it comes to the weekend's action. And to do that, to give you the expert analysis, I've got the man with the biggest wallet on The Playbook. It's Lucky Mhlati, the former Cosmos player. Lucky, how did it go last week? You won again.
I won again. Golden Arrows versus Kaizer Chiefs. Hey, they made me nice money. They
bet against Chiefs.
I bet against Chiefs and I nailed it. 2-1 win for Golden Arrows.
Shameless. You are even shameless.
Like my thousand. Like you, my thousand.
Coach Ntabeleng Modiko, the coach of UJ's female team, as well as the former Banyana international, former assistant coach of Banyana. Your wallet's looking healthy. Coach, welcome to the show. How are you feeling about today?
Very excited. I think there's a couple of lessons that I got, especially last week. I didn't do so badly, but also I could have gotten something from him.
No, you didn't win, so that's
okay. I didn't do so badly.
But the tips are there now. This is your week, coach.
So
this is your week, coach. There we go. And then at the far post, that's Phumudzo, the bold and the beautiful, the former Orlando Pirates striker, bold. I'm happy, man. The wallet is coming healthier.
No, but you said the man with the highest wallet, the man with the most appearances on the show. That's what you must say. I've played so many games. I've played double amount the number of games as Lucky.
And that means what to the wallet?
That's why you fail, guys.
More games, more injuries. The more games you play, the more hamstring. Anyway, guys, let's get straight into it, right? I want us to go into the PSL because when we look at local football, the Premiership in South Africa, I'm going to go here. And Lucky, as I go and have a look at what's happening in the domestic league, what do you feel is the game that you want to start looking at here in the Premiership?
Thomas, I'm looking at the game Marumo Gallants. They are playing SuperSport at home. And why? Is because Marumo Gallants went to TX Galaxy and collected maximum points. So, now they are on a roll. Like this couple of last games with the new coach on board, he seems to be doing very well, getting the players to do what he wants. So now I'm going to go with Marumo Gallants versus SuperSport. And I'm going to put 1,000 Rand on Marumo Gallants winning at home, and I SuperSport bet on it.
Huh? You didn't even give me a chance to even come here and tell you about the odds. Marumo Gallants at 3.20 are clear favorites in that one. 3 for the draw and 2.54 for the away side in SuperSport United. But what is giving you this confidence? They have a new coach, SuperSport United. So there should be a new energy. Coach, you know that. When there's a new coach, new energy.
I know, a new broom is coming to sweep. So I think maybe, he's like not considering that. Or like
Ushevilo Rabakora with a new coach in the previous game.
And the new coach. He's not new. He's been there. That broom has been there. No, the broom has been there. Coach Andre has been there. He knows the foundation of the team. He was working with Gavin Hunt. So the game, not that they played, they didn't score. I think he's still trying to just solidify the team. Marumo Gallants, hot like fire.
There you go. I'm going to be doing a multi-bet, right? I'm going to be trying to pick your brains, see which one. Mara, hey. It's not going on my bets list. No.
Oh, come.
Are we tembile?
No. Dunga.
I think with what he's saying, I'm hearing him, but I'm just saying there's a new coach, sitting in that hot seat. So maybe Coach Andre will have some luck there. But for me, I'm looking at the other game, Lamontville Golden Arrows, Chippa United. I learned my lesson last week. I thought they were going to have a draw, and Chiefs in system last week, it didn't do what it needed to do. But I think Golden Arrows at home and Ngoba Mnciti will want to get that consistency going. So Chippa, they are not so good at traveling. I think maybe Golden Arrows will want to take advantage of that. So now I'm just going to put a bet, a solid, healthy 1,000 rands on Golden Arrows win. Mara, give it like a double chance. No, not this one. This one, I think I'll give it 1,000 rands straight. Golden Arrows and I super sport bet it.
win last week against Amazon.
You win a guy.
No, but that was at Buffalo City.
Exactly.
At home, you win.
You know, it's getting hard to not go with Coach Mangoba. You know that?
Yeah.
And you know the way the coach just laid it out. No, Nyangena.
Maripega.
Nyangena. I'm jumping in. Here, Arrows.
Phumudzo.
They're on my bet slip. They're on my bet slip. Arrows are on my bet slip. What are you seeing, Bolt?
I'm looking at Kaizer Chiefs, TS Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's the game I'm going with.
Let me first lay the platform here.
Yeah.
Let me lay the table.
Yeah.
You make it tough, because Kaizer Chiefs, TS Galaxy, Kaizer Chiefs favorites.
Yeah.
On SuperSport Bet, and there's a super boost on Kaizer Chiefs, so if you bet on them, you can even boost the odds when it comes to Chiefs there. Pirates have a super boost as well in the PSL. There's boosted odds on them.
You guys were complaining against Chiefs last week.
Chiefs are the favorites.
Chiefs, yeah.
Then the draw is at 3.00. Galaxy underdogs at 3.8. They're paying almost 4 when it comes to TS Galaxy. So now that I've painted that picture, SuperSport Bet telling you Galaxy underdog, Chiefs favorites.
Hey,
what are you thinking?
They are not top analysts like myself. Thomas, when you're looking at the last 5 games between the two teams, there's been 4 draws and the 1 win belongs to TS Galaxy. So why are they saying Galaxies are underdogs? In the last 5, Chiefs has not won against TS Galaxy.
We can even go further. They played each other 9 times in the league. 7 draws, win 1, 1 win.
Yes.
That's it. That's how close that fixture is.
No, when we extend, who coaches Octel? I'm a coach who look at the last 5 games.
Okay, when I'm
I'm on the last 5 games.
Okay, all right.
The Chiefs, no win. 4 draws, 1 win for TS Galaxy. So, on this show, we always motivate people to bet responsibly.
So what's your responsible bet?
You must be responsible. Responsible bet. I'm not going for anybody to win this game, but I'm going for over 2.5 goals in this game.
So there'll be 3 goals minimum. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, bro.
You're over 2.5 means there'll be 3 goals minimum in this game.
Yes.
Good
question.
Haven't you heard the name Lilepo?
Yes.
Down the right-hand side, speed and all of that. Zamovic for TS Galaxy.
Okay, so I can see where your 3 goals are coming for. Hit us with the bet.
Kaizer Chiefs, TS Galaxy, over 2.5 goals. I put 100 rand on it and I super sport bet on it.
I get sleeping, Thomas.
No, Nyangena.
We will really balance it.
Not Leah. No, I'm really laughing. But good game again. There's money in this game. No, I'm telling you, I think there'll be goals, but I'm going with draw. I feel there'll be draw. There've been 7 draws in 9 games between the 2 teams, so I'm going to go with that. Draws on my bet slip. We're going to a quick break as far as the PSL and the Premiership is concerned. Those are our bets so far. We're going to be back right after this with what we're looking at with the rest. Welcome back now. SuperSport Bet tries to give you the best odds possible. And this weekend on selected games, the Super Boost is there to give you up to 50% better odds if you look at some of those games on the teams. Now, let me tell you which teams will give you the Super Boost this weekend. Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, Arsenal, Aston Villa, Man City, Chelsea, and Liverpool. That is where you will find the Super Boost over the weekend. Now, let's get straight into that, guys. I can't wait for that Super Boost. I'm going to be looking to see if there's a game I can involve myself there. I can just push my odds up a little bit as well. But Coach Dunga, I'm going to give you the chance to go first. You told me let's go to the Premier League in England. What do you like here? What's the game for you?
I'm looking at the game against Crystal Palace and Brighton in terms of how they've been playing. I saw Crystal Palace yesterday coming from a goal down and making that draw against Southampton, and I think they're going to get a good chance now because they're playing at home.
Yeah.
They'll be comfortable. Also, they did well in the FA Cup last weekend, so I think I've got a double chance on this one. with them, with Crystal Palace winning or getting a draw against Brighton. Yeah. I think it's going to be a hot weekend. So that one is the one that no one is actually looking at, and I'm hoping to make my comeback, you know, on it.
So you're here, double chance.
Double chance.
And you're
Crystal
saying
Palace
Crystal
win
Palace?
or a draw.
I'm
telling you.
But a 1.4.
I'm telling you.
Super safe.
Tom.
1.41.
Don't be taken by that thing.
No, but the odds are little. I mean, you're going to put money and then you're going to maybe get a little bit back.
No, little bit way.
Okay, try. Okay,
yeah,
go
no.
for it.
So I'm going to put a 1,000 rands. I'm going big on that one. Yes, it's safe, but it's a big save.
Okay, but you can make 400 on that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No,
it's okay. I'm looking at someone here who has learned a big lesson, so I don't want to go down that route. And I think 1,000 rand for a double chance, Crystal Palace or a draw, and a super sport. Bet on that one.
There you go. Okay, Lucky, I think you're next. As I go back to the fixtures, you tell me what game you've been looking at.
My man, I'm looking at the Manchester derby. Manchester United versus Manchester City. And Manchester United just comes from a loss against Forest.
Yeah.
And Manchester City has just come from a comfortable win of 2-0 against Leicester. But Manchester United playing Arsenal. And we thought Arsenal is going to walk that game and collect.
So you're doing the Manchester derby?
I'm doing the Manchester derby.
Let's look at the odds. Let's look at the odds before you go far. Manchester United up against Man City. United are the underdogs in this one at 3.30, the draw at 3.60, and Man City at 2.12. So there's good money in this game. There's like really not much of a clear
Is
fate.
that the game that Lucky is going with?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where he's going.
Let me give him tips. Let me give you tips.
All right.
Like in this game, I'm going for the first team to score the goal.
Yeah.
And I know at home you're thinking, no, Haaland. No. The first team to score a goal in this game is going to be Man United, and I'm putting 50 rand on it, a super sport bet on it.
First team to score. All right.
to score.
Lucky, what are you doing?
No, now I'm going for a wonderful draw at home. I mean, you know, the derby, you can forget about the results, what happened during the week, where Manchester United lost. This one,
You're going for what, Lucky?
A draw.
In the last 5 games, there's not been a draw in all competitions.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a hint.
No problem.
Okay.
I said to you, against Arsenal, they got a draw. So, Nakiri, against Man City, again, a draw. And I put 1,000 rand to Manchester derby, draw, and I super sport bet on it.
Okay, so let's just confirm. Phumudzo, you went with
Man United
team to score. I had a look there. The odds are not too bad there. You know, it was 2.23, somewhere there, here. 2.23 team to score.
Yes.
First team to score is Manchester United, 2.23. Then
me.
you've gone with the draw. Lucky. I've learned my lesson. I can't go against you. I'm going to take draw on my bet slip there. And then very quickly, there's one more thing I want to look at very quickly. I am going to go. What stats am I going against? I'm not going against Lucky. Lucky is incredible when it comes to that, and I am now going to quickly have a look at what's going on in Europe. I want to go to the Liga because I saw something there. I saw Gula Liga Tandai. Real Madrid versus Valencia, right? Now, in here. Wow. There it is. Vinicius Jr., right? I'm having him as an anytime goal scorer. I've got Vinicius right here, and at 2.16, he's who I'm going with. My odds, with my 4 bets. Here are my 4 bets. Yeah, my odds are high. Wow. 58.19. If I win here. I'm going to go with my bet slip here, with my multi-bet on, I am going to bet 500 rand on what's going on here. That's my super sport bet. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. If I win, I'm gone. I'm over the hill. I'm out of the way. Multi-bet Mlambo has done his thing. There's Lucky Mtlati, Coach Dunga, and at the far post, it's the bold and the beautiful